everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hello, my name is Sammie, and today we are finally going to start building with the 2.0 island update items. So excited. So I am actually going to be working on the shopping district on my island, so we're going to be dealing with both Nooks Cranny and the Able Sisters shop. So yeah, well, before we getting into that, I just like to mention that if you're able to, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified of any future videos that I post. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So as you can see, I already did use a couple of items already. I have the hanging lights and the gazebo. The gazebo I think is my most favorite item out of all the 2.0 items. And then here in my fountain courtyard, I ended up changing the regular fountain to the park fountain. So yeah, we've already used a few items. And here I already moved the shops, and I have a few items in the back that I feel like I am going to use. And the first thing I ended up doing is actually placing the usual border path custom design that I've been using all throughout my island. And speaking of custom designs, all of the custom designs that I use will be available in my description. I'll make sure to put their creator codes as well as the socials as to where they post their new designs from. So after we finished putting down the custom designs, I started to place down some of the items that I wanted to use. So here we are using the new 2.0 items for the castle wall, the castle gate, and the castle towers. So because Nooks Cranny is like, it's such a vibrant shop, and even Able Sisters, like the color of it though does not match the theme I'm going for with my island. So I was kind of happy that I put off creating the shopping district, because like these new items are absolutely perfect when it comes to covering it up so that it could match the theme of my island, which is like this elegant statue garden theme, right? So a castle would definitely be the best choice when it comes to the theme that I have. So I decided to cover up all of Nooks Cranny with these castle like items in order to create a better illusion of how it could better match with my island. But I am not the first one to do this. Actually, the person that created the rose stone pathing that I use on my island, their name is Minsuya on Instagram, and I first saw their design of covering Nooks Cranny with these items, and I was just blown away. I was just like, this is absolutely beautiful, and I think it would match so perfect on my island. So yeah, if you want to check out their original post, make sure to check out their Instagram. I'll have that obviously linked in the description down below, because their creator design is going to be down there also. And if you're not already, if you have an Instagram, you can also follow my Instagram, and I'll be posting my pictures there as well. So here on the front part of Nooks Cranny, I basically decided that I wanted to have like the tiniest little courtyard ever in front of Nooks Cranny. So you know how like in front of castles they have this giant garden with like hedges, and then they have like flowers in between them? That's basically what I wanted to do with this area, but because it was so small, I could only add like 3 flowers. But it's okay, I didn't mind, because at least it had the blue roses in it, so it gave that pop of color to the build, because everything else is pretty much gray. And thought it would be the cutest little thing to add the pergola here. I wanted to give the illusion that it was going into the castle though, so I decided to use these stepping stairs custom design, also by Minsuya. I know I've never used this custom design before, so I just wanted to tell you guys that it's from that same creator. But yeah, we're just adding some street lamps. I think I ended up, yeah, I used the curved street lamps. So from all the items that I used for this build, like when it comes to the new items, I think I used about 10 different 2.0 items, which is kind of surprising. Like, I'm glad that I was able to incorporate so many in it, but yeah. So here we are just bordering the sides or the edges of the cliff with some fencing, and I decided that I was just going to incorporate the usual fencing that I would all over my island, and I'm putting down white and blue roses to border the fencing. So now we're moving on to the Able Sister shop because the Nooks Cranny was basically done. So the dimension of the Able Sister shop is a little bit, well, not a little bit, it's a lot different from Nooks Cranny, but I decided that I still wanted to use the concept of using the castle gate, wall, and tower in order to cover up the build or the building a little bit more. So we ended up just using the same color variation for the items as I did for the Nooks Cranny one, and we're just bordering or enclosing the area behind it. But as you saw on the right side, I did leave a little bit of an opening, but that was only because I decided that I wanted to place a changing room there just in case like whoever visits wants to change their outfit. But it, because of the way the items ended up being, like the castle gate, like I couldn't make it like perfectly aligned. That's why there was also that gap. So I kind of made the best use that I possibly could with it. And this part, like, it was just like a strange part that was kind of open, so I put the ruined pillar there, but I think it worked out pretty well. I don't mind it. And then here I decided I wanted to put some lighting down in front of the Able Sister shop, so we're putting this street lamp with banners. I ended up putting one on either side of the walkway, but I wanted to do the same thing that I did for Nooks Cranny, and I put like that imitation or like illusion staircase in order to like lead up into the Able Sister shop, and I think it looks really nice. And I did not realize that for these street banners you could customize it, and like if you have your customization or like the custom design that you want to use, if the background of it is like the clear color or whatever, like it's not gonna show on the banner as white. So as you can see, like at the bottom of my street lamps, like it has like a curved type of design on it, but that's how the creator made it, and I thought that was so cool. And here we're just working on the entrance. I decided that I wanted to use the decorative pillars because it's such an elegant item. I thought it would be a nice entrance walkway to use that item. And of course we have to add statues because that's the main theme of my island. And I decided to put the blue butterflies on top of it just to give it a little bit more color. So last but not least, we're just working on this area here, which is the walkway that would lead to the area behind the shopping district. So I just planted a couple of trees, and I'm using my all-time favorite item, which is the gazebo. I thought it'd be a nice focal point, like when it comes to pictures. It's like right in the center, and it's just such a nice item. So I basically just want to put it everywhere. And I just wanted to put a little seating area because most shopping districts would have a seating area, right? So I just wanted to include that in there. And basically I just have to add a couple plants and a couple more custom designs underneath the gazebo. But other than that, we're basically done with this build. So I'll see you guys soon for the walkthrough. So we're finally ready to do our walkthrough. I'm so excited to show you guys what it looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. So here from the park courtyard, or the fountain courtyard, you walk up into the shopping district, up the incline, and we just have this beautiful walkway. I just love it so much. Like, this is such a nice picture to me. Like, I have never created something so elegant before in my life. But yeah, I really like it. It's a nice place. Like, I didn't think that I could incorporate like the stores or the shops in such an elegant way. And for Nooks Cranny, I really like how the front part ended up. I love the pergola item as well. And it just leads straight into Nooks Cranny. And I think it's so elegant and nice. And I even left the space open in order to see what the hot item is, or even to drop items in the drop-off box. So it's not only nice looking, but it's also still functional when it comes to the features of the building. And here I love how Able Sister's shop looks as well. As I told you before, we have the changing room here, so if I have visitors over and they want to change their outfits into something that they just bought from the Able Sister shop, then they're able to do that. So this concludes this speed build. Thank you so much for coming to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it and it gives you some inspo in creating a elegant themed shopping district for your own island. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're able to, and turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified of any future videos that I post. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day or night.